Hi, everyone. Mitch and Jay here. It's halftime of the Eagles and Packers game. 47 points scored in the first half. Most of that in the first quarter. Jay, what are you looking at here?
We actually have a good primetime game. This has been a good one to watch. It's been a pretty fairly good game. Green Bay has put up a pretty decent fight in this one, but Philly just keeps punching back. So it should be interesting. I'm interested to hear what you think about this one.
Yeah, not my style of game. So, for me, this is a lousy game. Um, I don't like these long, you know, drawn out, high scoring games. I'd rather see some defense and some strategy here. But I don't know. I think I have the Eagles in this one. I think I'm just going to stick with them. It's a pick 'em for the second half for the Eagles. I could see them pulling away here, and probably going to go with that. The total is 23 and a half for the second half. Well, I don't know if they can keep up this pace, but 23 and a half is
I like the under. That was what I was going to come on here and give out the under. I don't think that the second half scoring is going to rival the first half.
it's always tough when no one can stop anybody. So you know that's always the tough thing. It's like if they couldn't stop them then what's gonna happen now to make them stop them now. It's like the defense is going to find some kind of secret at halftime, or the offenses are they going to change something, to go slower. I mean, I'm not really sure.
I just think things get a little tighter in the second half. I think we might get right up on it. I think we might get like to 21 points, and then it's gonna come down to how close the game is. Does that field goal burn us in the end?
We
I
could
don't,
have 100-point game here. The
I
way
don't
this is
know.
going.
I don't know. I think it's a slow down second half, and I kind of lean towards Green Bay second half. I didn't have a premium or anything on the game. I have a small wager myself on the Eagles, but I kind of like Green Bay second half in this one. I think they keep it pretty competitive. It's a good game. Like I said, it's been one of the more interesting Sunday nights we've had all season. So I'm working on the jam session right now, just watching it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Eagles here. I'm gonna take them for the second half, and I like the over. So I'll just go the opposite. I just think that I just don't see anything that's going to change it. I don't think 23 and a half in this type of game is much.
Yeah,
Four touchdowns, three touchdowns and a field goal. I mean, that's 8 minutes of football in this game. So I'll just take my chance. I don't love it.
yeah, yeah. I'm a lean towards Green Bay. I think they just keep this one a little closer, and I lean towards the under as well. Um, Philly has had their chances. That was a huge turnover there by AJ Brown, that fumble. I don't think they're gonna put him away. Philly is not. I think Green Bay for their season they got to show
Their
up here.
season is over, man. Their season is long over.
I don't think
They,
so. They still
uh,
got a outside chance. They win here tonight, and they're right there in the hunt.
I don't see it. I just do not see it. They've been terrible all season, and I just don't see it.
How your day turn out?
I'm about even. I had Carolina in that game with Alabama, so I lost that one. I think by half a point in the end. It came down to that last free throw, and I had Yale, which came in for me. San Jose State came in for me. Oklahoma came in for me. So I had some good ones. I got the Grizzlies. I got a bad number on that one, so I ended up with a push in that thing. I got Cavaliers. I got at 7, so that was good. And then football, I'm about dead even, I believe. So it's a little bit over. It
Yep.
really kind of comes down to this one and then the late college
Hey,
hoops. How about
yeah.
you?
I'm getting juiced right now. I think I'm in the green right now. but I probably won't finish there because I had the under in that Dallas game. It's already over. But I had some bad beats today. Arizona, I had them on the money line. Should just took my damn points, but I had them on the money line. Um, Atlanta going down to win the game, interception in typical Atlanta fashion. So happens.
Yeah, I had the Commanders. I was on the other side of that one.
Yeah. So right now I'm gonna finish probably like right under 500 because the Mavs under.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't think
think
they were gonna come out scoring like that today in that NBA game.
a few of those games got me. Like the push in the Memphis game, that line went down to like 2.
Yeah.
So it's like I just got it early at 4. So so that was kind of just a bad one for me. I still have a couple of games yet to go. I have a pick in the Connecticut Iowa State game left to go. And then I have my pick in this game. I've got the Eagles. So these will be the difference makers for me. Let me see, what am I? 4 and 3, 5 and 3, 6 and 3. So I'm actually 6 and 3 right now with 2 games working. So it just feels a lot worse. Some days I'm 6-3 and 1. Some days it just feels a lot worse. That Ravens game hurt.
I'm gonna
Definitely.
finish 5-5 on the day. Get juiced.
Yeah, the Ravens game just hurt. Because I thought I had it.
Yeah, I had the Jags in that one, so
it was just one of those games. It's like,
yeah. Yeah, man. Hearing this one, though, yeah, I'm gonna lean towards the Green Bay Packers, and I'm gonna lean towards the under.
I'm on the Eagles here. I have at the game at 6.5. I'm covering right now.
I'm with you on I got them for the game as well, but I don't love it.
Yeah, my college hoops, I guess I did not have Carolina as a premium pick. I thought I did, but I didn't. So the only game that I've lost in college hoops is the only game I lost is that Villanova game. So I am 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm 11 and 1 in my last 12 in college hoops.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Yep. Well, I started the season really hot, then I got cold, and now I'm hot again. So dig my way out. Same thing with NBA. It's like NBA and college hoops, both of them I have winning records, and I'm just like right there where it's like I'm just under plus units because I'm getting juiced because it's like I keep having big swings both ways.
Yeah, nature of the beast. Long seasons in both, so we got time. My only college basketball today, I had Alabama in that North Carolina game. What a game! 4 overtimes. What a game! But hey, they got it done. So who we got tomorrow night? We got let me see what we got tomorrow. My dad went to Kansas City. He went to the game today. That was pretty cool. Send me some videos.
Tomorrow we have the Colts and the Steelers.
Okay, game.
It's all right. I mean, two bad teams. It's kind of both of them I think have better records than the Packers. I mean, the Packers are not in it. I don't care what anybody says. They're not in it. They're not even close. They're 4-7. It's like if they go here 5-7, that means they would basically have to win every game.
10-7, they're in. 9-8, they might get in. That's asking a lot, but
Let's see what they're saying. Because the Bucs lost, so that really helps them. But the Bucs right now are holding on to the last wild card at 5-6.
And the Falcons are sitting right there in prime position to put themselves right in that spot.
And they were not good enough.
They just weren't good enough.
They weren't good enough. They were right there. They just, tip ball, interception.
Tip ball, interception.
I thought for sure I'd given out Carolina.
Yeah, I think the Eagles win by 17. I don't see that. I don't. I
I
mean,
could see it. I could see it. All it's going to take is one turnover or stop. I don't think I don't think the Packers can stop them. I mean, they
I,
give up 27 points in the first half.
I feel like Eagles had their chance for the blowout, going up 14-0, and then Aaron Rodgers throws 2 picks. So they've already done it. Now I think you didn't put them away, and now they're going to meddle around for the rest of the game. That's just how I see it. You had your opportunity to air them out, and you didn't do it. And we know that the Eagles are a first half team. They're not a second half team. The Eagles are one of those teams.
Well, they were last week.
Once you saw what they can do to you, you know what I mean? You can kind of adjust to it, but it's just hard to game plan for it out the gate. Now that they kind of seen what they're trying to do, I don't know. I think the game slows down a little bit.
Oh, the Eagles were a second half team last week, that's for sure.
Shall see. Huge NBA card tomorrow.
Yep, another good one.
I wasn't really in love with today's. Today's looked real trappy, and it was.
Yeah, I didn't. I barely got those 2 picks out of it, and like I said, I ended up with a bad line on Memphis. I really liked Memphis. I thought they were going to take care of business, against the Knicks. I didn't. The Knicks, to me, are one of the worst teams out there.
Yeah,
they're not good.
Tonight I had the Hawks. They let me down at home.
I tell you, the Heat.
The Heat. Yeah, you were right. What you said this morning. As soon as I heard you say that, I kind of was like, yeah, that makes a lot.
The Heat and the Warriors. You kind of want to get there early because it's like they have too many good players. It's like their starting 5 can go with anybody. They can go with the Celtics or the Bucks or anybody. They could go against any of them.
When I heard you say you rather get on early than late, I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I kind of see it going the other way here.
And the Hawks are good, but it's like, I don't know about laying that. I was surprised the Heat did what they did, but like, I just didn't want to lay that many points with the Hawks in that thing.
Yeah. Had the Warriors tonight. Yeah, that Golden State Warriors -2 was a Christmas gift. Came early.
Yep, it was. The Warriors are another team. It's like they're too good to play like this on the road. They're going to win road games. It's like it's going to happen. It's like that they have this bad road record just means that they're more likely to win. More on the road. Just seems that way. A lot of teams right now to start the season have been really strong at home. The Raptors,
the Jazz,
just really strong at home. But the Warriors, the Heat, and it's like, but eventually the really good teams start to win on the road.
Yep.
Oh, we're kicking off the second half. We have opposites. Jay switched teams. He took the Packers, and he likes the under. I like the Eagles and the over. Usually when this happens, we end up splitting these. So we'll see what happens.
See what happens tonight. We did pretty solid second half earlier, didn't we?
I think you got me. I did not do as well. Yep. Here's the second half kickoff, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be more of the same. Out to the 50-yard line, 46-yard line, the return. I don't see a flag out there. So the Packers start at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, James, your Mountaineers going crazy on Florida right now.
I said that today, man. Was it on the live show when I was saying that?
Yeah,
Florida sucks. I mean, I don't understand why people are like, "Oh, I like Florida." It's like, no, they suck.
Yeah,
they're terrible. And West Virginia's way better than people think. James and I went over this last week. They're way better than people give credit for. Yeah. Florida's terrible, man. They're lousy. I think Ruffalo gave it out as a premium on the premium show. I was like, what are you doing? I haven't said it. Like normally, like on the premium show, someone gives a pick. I don't say anything,
Yeah.
But on the other, I have Iowa State against UConn. I've been early on UConn, but I took Iowa State in this one. I just think once again, too many points. Iowa State made it to the Sweet 16 last year. They lost to Miami.
I don't have a premium on that one. I think I gave out UConn on the morning show this morning. No.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a good game to me. It's just I thought it was too many points.
Hey James, I just put that in as soon as you typed it. I like it too. Even money. I mean, I put it in earlier, West Virginia even money, and then now, I kind of just been live betting them for more majority of the game.
Florida State is horrible. You lose to Nebraska, you're officially horrible. But Florida's no better. Florida's no better. That Xavier game, man, tells you everything that you need to know. That Xavier Florida game. That's when you see that, it's like that's when you know that's a good team to fade all the way, all the rest of the way. That's what you call even the new coach. I said it when I saw that game. It's like you got to purge the entire team when you have a team like that. It's like 3rd and 7 here for the Packers. See if they can take advantage of that great field position. Aaron Rodgers is sacked. So the Packers will be punting. It ends up being a 3 and out, even though they're at midfield. It's a flag. No, I always get confused in these Packers games. It's like
they got yellow gloves and stuff like that.
It's too much.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers is nowhere to go, so he'll be punting here. The Eagles. We always stay with after 3 and out. But Florida, when they started celebrating against Xavier, when they took the 1-point lead at 43-42, it's like if you have any kind of coach, he's not going to allow that. Bob Huggins always seems to find a way. He has a style and his type of guys. And West Virginia, that's what they got this year, in the transfer portal. They didn't get like the guys that everybody wanted. They got the guys that fit their system. And that's the direction that he always needs to go. He's never really had a team of superstars. He always has some superstars. But he's never really had a team of superstars except for the 1 year in Cincinnati when they should have won it all. Kenyon Martin broke his ankle. That was the year. They had a loaded team that year. That was one of the best teams I've ever seen.
Yep. Speaking of Cincinnati, I got some of my Derrick Henry money back. Hey, believe me, though, it's just a fraction of how much I've lost messing with Tennessee this year. So
the Bengals might be coming on. It looks like the Dolphins and the Chiefs are going to be the two teams to beat. The Dolphins do have their schedule does start to get a little tougher. They do have that trip to Buffalo looming at the end of the season, and they have
that's gonna be a great game to end off the season.
49ers. They play the Packers on Christmas Day in Miami. So they have pretty tough schedule going in. The Chiefs, I think, have a really easy schedule going in. They've played everybody, so
they've really beaten everybody as well.
Yeah, that was another one. A lot of the games today, the lines,
were tight.
Yeah,
they were.
That Chiefs game, I mean, I got a 15.5. I know it closed at 16. So if anyone bought my my $15 big play and you only be able to get 16, be sure to email me and I'll give you tomorrow's big play.
Yeah.
Just be honest. Just be honest about it. It's like we go by the honor system here. We don't want any bad karma.
I gave my dad. I told him to put some on the Chiefs as well because he went to the game. He was pretty good seats too, so pretty cool.
I got my Dolphins season tickets. Good seats. Not my thing.
Hey, y'all know how I feel. I see in the comments. Y'all know how I feel. I think we're going to the bowl this year too. I really do. I
don't think so.
I really do.
It's way too early.
I mean, I'm just looking at the field right now in the NFC. It's going to come down to Dallas and Philly, in my opinion. And I think Dallas is the better team.
Tomorrow's Cyber Monday. A lot of guys will be putting out one-day sales of, longer-term packages. I'll probably do something like till the end of the year, celebrating our 100,000 subscribers. Somehow tying it in. But it'll just be one time deal. One day, um, Cyber Monday. We never really do that one, but this year is a little different. The Eagles handed off to Sanders, and he's got a lot of room, and he's out to the 38-yard line. Big chunk play to start the second half for the Eagles.
See, if this drive right here stalls out, it's pretty much what I thought we were going to see. Some running the football from both teams, kind of a few stall drives.
Well, this is better than a 6-7 yard out pass. He started on his 8-yard line. He's out of bounds on like the 35, 40. So he started on his 8. He got to 20, 30, got to the 35-yard line. So it's 27-yard gain. That's as good as a pass. And
Yep.
They hand it off again to Sanders up the middle. 9 yards there. 2nd and 1.
Philly got a run game. They do.
When you have the mobile quarterback, it always opens up the running game. It's like the Ravens, same thing. The Ravens, Gus Edwards with the big fumble today. They got Trevor Lawrence with the fumble, just like I thought they would, and
yeah, he got rocked on that one too. I'm talking about blammed.
And Gus Edwards, gave it up inside, and there's Sanders again. The Packers just don't have any answers for this inside run game. 28 yards on that run, down to the 28-yard line. So Sanders has about 60 yards rushing on this drive alone. More than that, they start on their 8-yard line. They're on their 28, so. They've run 3 runs to Sanders in a row.
Yeah, Packers can't stop this run game. I don't know.
Sanders is still in there. Normally when the guys run like this, they take him out, but instead they just keep handing it to him and they say, this is the Urban Meyer system right here. We're just gonna keep doing it till they stop it. And now Sanders has to come out and take a break. They're down to the 22-yard line, 2nd and 2. The Eagles well within field goal range here. Jeff Stoutland, run game coordinator.
They just give anybody titles nowadays.
Yeah, it's like run game coordinator.
Let me be a run game coordinator. What does he do? Hold a clipboard and because you have an offensive line coordinator, you got an offensive coordinator. So like, what's the difference between the offensive line coordinator and the run game coordinator? Like,
I'm not sure, but Hurts runs for a first down there. How about yesterday? Oklahoma running the Philly special, and the guy from Texas Tech is just sitting there waiting on the quarterback and just unloads on him. I mean, he's just like basically a defenseless receiver, but he waited till he became a ball carrier and just cracked him. Jalen Hurts gets rid of it here, and they're going to lose a yard on this play, maybe 2.
Yeah, that Broncos team in the comments, I don't know. I had them today. I didn't have a premium on it. I wasn't that crazy, but I had a few dollars on it, and that one was just
they were stinking it up.
Oh man, I see why I've been bashing them all year. Won't catch me there no more. Oh man.
2nd and 12 here for the Eagles from the 19-yard line. Fake handoff. Hurts throws to Smith. He drops it. And we're going to have 3rd and long.
Let's get a stop here. Green Bay, let's get a field goal.
You got to figure, if there's 2 guys covering Smith like that, someone else has to be open. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't open. He was not open. Why would you throw that?
Yeah, Broncos ain't even worth a teaser. Broncos is really a damn near automatic fade.
That's a good one. Broncos aren't even worth a teaser, man. They're just they're terrible, man. They don't even have the draft pick.
I know that's what makes it just cherry on top.
Look at this, Smith for the first down to the 4-yard line. The Packers defense just an absolute sieve on this drive. I mean, you could have Aaron Rodgers, but you're going to be down 14 points now. They gave him the 5, not the 4. So first and goal from the 5. Eagles, we know, have a lot of options from here because when they get in tight, they have that play that that works 100% of the time.
That Packers missed extra point is gonna hurt some folks tonight.
Well, there it is. The Eagles are now down at the 1-yard line. We know what the play call is here. We haven't seen anybody stop it all season long.
The Jalen Hurts sneak.
Yep.
They stopped them on that 4th down play earlier, but I doubt they do it here. I highly doubt it.
Well, they're going to get 3 cracks at it. Yeah. So, they're not running it. They're calling timeout? Who called it? Oh, injured player. Just so happens at the 2-yard line.
James, we get a read option quarterback sneak for your Jalen Hurts touchdown. Yeah, I know the Eagles missed one too, but at that point, once the Eagles missed theirs, with the line sitting at 6.5, and if you have Green Bay, you're kind of feeling pretty good, and then they turn around and miss it as well. I feel like in this one, Philly might win it by 7, and that's gonna kill the folks with Green Bay.
Second and goal. So the Eagles have really chewed up a lot of clock in this drive here. It didn't seem like it because they were all chunk plays, but they were all runs. So the clock continuing to roll here. I mean, it's half the third quarter is gone.
And that's what I wanted to see for that under.
Up, and it looks like a motion penalty. It's going to push the Eagles back. Well, we know what's coming here. I'll bet. Who wants to bet that I can name what's going to happen here this next play? $5, anybody? I'll bet you. Live bet right here. It's going to be a pass. Dallas Goedert. Where is he? I didn't see him I don't see him in the huddle.
Did he play today? I don't even know if he played today.
I don't know if he's playing, but this is where they throw to him right here.
Yeah.
All the time. So it's going to go to 14 instead. He's kind of filling in that spot. And it goes to 11. Brown touchdown. They made that look pretty easy. Thanks everyone for joining us. Make it a winning night. This game could go on for a few hours. So the way that first half went, but let's see. I don't know. I think the Packers have to answer here. If they don't, it's all over.
Yep. See y'all tomorrow. Check out the jam session tonight for NBA action. Thank y'all for 100K. And Mitch will see y'all in the morning. I'll see y'all at night on
we'll be celebrating that 100K until that plaque comes in.
For sure.
We'll be reminding everybody. It's like a casual point. It's like, oh, you mean this?
Right.